make a pizza. I've no idea what I'm doing, as per usual, because I don't have a recipe, so it's just coming out my head. So, this pizza is for Jason, who's currently gone out on his bike. There's a surprise. So he's out cycling, so it's not going to be completely healthy because he doesn't need it as much as I do. Because he's mental and like he's been at work for 10 hours and he's now gone out for a 50-mile bike ride. No, he ain't gone for 50. He's gone for about 35, 40 miles. So, and he already went out 2 days ago. So, off his head he is. So, anyway, I'm going to attempt to make him a healthier pizza. So, I've got one of these, which I have had to trim down to fit in my saucepan. Or even my frying pan. It's one of these Mediterranean herb tortilla wraps, and each wrap is 178 calories. Can you believe that? But it's going to be less than a pizza. That's my understanding. That's my logic. So what I need to do is just gently heat that, I think, in the pan while I prepare what's going to go in his pizza. So hopefully I won't catch my border light. I'm trying to do it so you can see me. So I'm going to put a bit of pepper in there for him. So he don't like pepper. So I'm going to chop it up quite small. A bit like his anything else he doesn't like. I'll chop it up and hide it. It's like a child, isn't it? Right, so a little bit of, not too much, a little bit of pepper going on there. And some mushrooms. A couple of mushrooms. Dog's favourite. She always gets the stalk. And so I'll slice up a couple of mushrooms. Go. And I'm going to put some ham in there. A little bit of ham. And then I've got some tomatoes. So just a couple of those. I think I'll just cut those into halves. More. He likes tomatoes. And I've got some passata. I've got some barbecue sauce. Where's my scissors? So what I thought was, because he likes a barbecue pizza, I thought if I put some passata on the base with a little bit of this Crucials, and that'll be like a nice barbecue base, and then put the rest of it, you know, compile it all. Then I've got some 30 grams of this mozzarella is 2.5 sins. So we can measure out that. I'm going to get an onion out of my veggie rack. I've got some little onions, so I'll just do a little red onion. Onions don't seem to be as strong as they used to be years and years ago. You know, you couldn't peel an onion without blooming crying. But these days, they don't seem to have that effect. They don't seem to be as strong as they used to be. Or is that just because I tend to use red onions? They're not as strong, maybe, as your brown onion. I don't know. Does anybody know? Did anyone else notice that? Right, so what's happening in here? Oh yeah. Right, so I'm going to put my oven on, I think, because I'm not going to be able to cook it in there, am I? Because that would just be silly. I just wanted to get the base going. I don't know why I did that, really. I told you I'd just sort of go along with it all. Badly. I'm going to take it out of there because I don't know even why I did that. So, when you make yours, I won't bother with that. It's made it go quite nice and brown though. Maybe, do you know what? Maybe now it's like that, bit crisp. Bless him, he's got to eat this, hasn't he? What I'm going to do is take it off of there. I'm going to not put it in the oven. I'm going to put it onto the grill. Because my base is now nice and a bit crisp. So yeah, so I'm going to get something. Oh dear. Some passata. Right, putting passata on. Take control. Take control of the situation. It seems to be running away with me. Bloody pizza. Right, so passata's on. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. I'm going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce on that. There we go. So, near enough. Nearest damn it, a dessert spoon. Mixing that in. Then I think I'll put my ham on next. So I'm just going to sort of drape that on. I got the radio on. I feel like I'm competing with it. Oh my God. Sorry about that. You all right? Oh God. This pizza's going really well. Alright. There you go. Right, so continuing on. I'm going to turn the radio off. Right, come on, concentrate. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. And pepper. Just a little bit. Some tomatoes. I think I needed as many as I did. No. Some onion. Right, I'm going to get, excuse me, while I take out the grill, and I'm going to put on my grill. There we go. Get it warm. Right, I'm going to put some onion on. It's looking kind of pizza-y. Pizza-y. And then I'm going to open up my mozzarella. I'm going to do it over the sink because it has water in it. So I just drain out all the water. God. Cut some off. £30. That's 29. Right, so I'm just going to break. Because I think mozzarella's better if you rip it rather than cut it for some reason. I think I'm probably going to talk absolute out of my backside here, but I got a feeling if you rip it, it doesn't affect the stringiness so much as if you cut it. Talking rubbish. Probably. Anyway, I'm just going to put a little bit, I want a little bit more in the middle. He can have a little bit more, he's allowed it, he's on a bike ride. Right, so let's wipe my hands, and I just need to look in my herb box of tricks, which is down here, and just see what I got. So, what have we got, Kimst? I want some oregano. Oh yeah. You can't have a pizza without some oregano. So, good sprinkle of oregano. So, what do we reckon? I think a dessert spoon of that is 1 sin. And I think the mozzarella, which I said, didn't I? I wrote it on the pack, is 2.5 sins. So that's 3.5 sins. But then you have got this base, which is quite high. But if you've been good and done some exercise, or you haven't had many sins that day, I'm just going to have to move my rack up, it's too low, then you know, maybe you can have this. Right, so I'm going to pop it under the grill. Not sure how long it's going to take, and I shall come back to you. I will time it. Where are we? There. So I will time it and come back to you and let you know how long it took. So I've got a bit of a dilemma. It's been in 6 minutes and the outside is cooked. Can you see? So if it's in there any longer, it is going to burn. But my mushroom is not quite there. It's still quite hard. So, do I finish it in the microwave? Because if I continue in the grill, it's just gonna, no, it's not gonna work, is it? So, I'm gonna try it. I know, some of you will be sat at home and you'll be going, no, don't put it in the microwave. So let's try it. Oh God, microwave's behind you, so I might drop you again, Oh. It's microwave. Right. So, 6 minutes out of the grill. But that was a high, I had the grill on high. So maybe I should have it low and then I could cook it for longer without it. But I cook everything on high in the grill. I only ever cook bacon under my grill. I don't think I use it for anything else. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look. Oh, it looks alright. Right, a little bit longer, I reckon. Oh God, this microwave is death for me. So, let's have a little tidy up. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70. I suppose if you had this wrap, could you have this wrap as your bee choice? That would make it lower in sins, wouldn't it? So if you had yoghurt and fruit for breakfast and didn't have like cereal or Weetabix or bread or anything like that, and then you could have the base as your bee choice, and then your pizza would only be 3.5 sins. Would it not? Right, yeah. So, hold on. Here we go. That doesn't look too bad at all, does it, for a pizza? What do you reckon? I reckon that looks all right. Do you know what I can see? Can you see that? It's from there, look, the blooming tomatoes are watering. And they'll make it go soggy. Oh, it's a palaver, isn't it? It's a palaver, isn't it, Kim? It's only doing it on that little bit there, because that's quite a big... I think maybe if you cut your tomatoes up a little bit smaller, and then they wouldn't water like that so much. See, that's better now. God. Poor old Jayce's got to eat this. Right, so I'm going to finish it off with a few chives. Try and be a little bit posh. A little bit of decoration. That'll do. Now, obviously I can't try it because it's Jace, but what I will do, if you follow me on Instagram, I shall let you know whether he liked it or not. So, subscribe, tell your friends about me, try this delicious pizza, let me know how yours turned out and what flavours you did. You know, you could do tuna, or you could do ham pineapple, your world's your oyster. God, losing the plot. Anyway, speak again soon. I think I need to go. Go lie down. Bye then.